Hi, this is Timothy Wan. All right, I know it's a tough time for everyone. Businesses are trying to survive. People are staying strong, and that's a good thing. The government's doing its part trying to pass legislation to help us all out. But now I need your help because there is a piece of legislation out there called Senate Bill 3565 that could destroy small businesses and severely hurt my firm. Here's what's happening. This bill bans debt collections, and it doesn't just say, okay, mortgages or student loans and things like that. It's actually any small business going after any other small business for its debts that are properly owed. It's any consumer, any small business, any kind of debt collection action at all. There's unintended consequences to this particular bill. So the first thing is there's no distinction whatsoever. The second problem is that because it's a wholesale ban, it's for the period of an emergency plus another 120 days, which is an uncertain amount of time. Unlike some legislation, which is passed down and put down 60 days or 90 days or a specific period of time, this has no end. The other big problem with it is it says for any national emergency. It's not specific to COVID-19 or any specific pandemic. So the problem you have here is several years ago, we had the Oklahoma City bombings. And while it was a tragedy and it was difficult and it was an awful thing to happen, it was considered a national emergency. This bill would then prohibit debt collection and any activity across the entire country, even though that was isolated to Oklahoma City. The other big problem with this is it suspends any lawsuit currently filed. So if you had something that's been in litigation for 2 years scheduled for trial, this particular bill would suspend that. So here's the problem. I need your help. I need you to write to your Congress people, reach out to people, share and like this post and this video and that little link right there so that we can get the word out so we can mobilize as a community to prevent this kind of legislation. Because while I understand the intent, this is not the right kind of move. There are unintended consequences that could devastate small businesses. I give you this analogy. If you are a small business owner who's performing emergency contractor work at a homeowner's home, that contractor will not be able to be paid. Let's say you are a provider of COVID-19 cleanup and you are disinfecting a business place or establishment in order to get it ready or get it set up so it can serve others, such as an emergency vehicle or an emergency responder's vehicle. That person or that company doing that will be unable to get paid. Because once the word gets out that there's no lawsuits and no debt collection or letters of any kind permitted, no one's going to pay any bills. There's unintended consequences. Please help. Thanks.